All right, another awesome, beautiful spring day. So here I got the ancient ones, the ancestors totem pole. This is showcasing the spiritual guardians from Huna, Glacier Bay area, from since time immemorial. So what I have here is this. I'm going to go ahead and show you. Got the totem pole here. Do this. It would do maintenance on springtime. So you can see that we have the drums too, and so one of the things that Ivy and I have been doing this winter is making drums. The drums that she makes, we'll talk about those when we get to that. But we have the Super Bowl, because the Seahawks, right on, they won the Super Bowl. And then we have the frog, killer whale. I'm going to walk up it and then we'll come back down. The salmon, the eagle. This is the wolf, old style, killer whale, old style, and dragonfly. And that's the ancestors mask right up there, the ancestors. So what we have here is what Ivy did, which is the dragon. And she can talk about this if she wants. And it's the butterfly. And then we have a lion. And so, and that big drum there, the black one, that was Tlingit brother, Cogwanton. Artie Martin made that drum. So we're going to go ahead and purchase that from him and then put a design on it and put it up for sale. So I want to walk over here for a minute. This was the big 4.5 foot tall Tlingit. It's a Tlingit mask, but it's actually representing all Pacific Northwest people, Canada, Alaska, down here, because they use the headdresses like that. So this is representing my headdress, and the bear, and then the native. So that's old growth red cedar. Ivy and I have been working on that one, and that one's going to go on a pedestal when it's all done. You'll enjoy it when it's done, but I wanted to be able to come over here so you can see that this is a 24-inch tall frontlet. I'm going to come back over this way and give you a good look on this side. So this is 4 feet long hair, and so a total of 8 feet. Ancestors. This is a spiritual guardian, the Ich, standing on the mountain. But how often do you get to see the artwork, the drums? You know, while we have this here in our backyard here, this the totem pole, the kutia. I just wanted to be able to take a look at this, and so I think it's all pretty cool. What do you think, Ivy?
It is beautiful,
It's
honey.
beautiful, yeah. Beautiful spring day.
Cool.
Time
Beautiful day.
doing the maintenance. So I went ahead and I sprayed the whole surface with it's like an ant spray to kill off any ants, because sometimes something laying down like this, it's gonna, ants might be attracted to it, and so I want to go ahead and preserve it the best I can. So as it's here, going to also go ahead and do some other maintenance on it, get it ready, and before I head up to Alaska and go work there. So this is a 16-foot totem pole, and 39 inches that way, 19 inches deep from the back to the tip of the nose like that. And so, but another beautiful spring day. I just love this, being able to showcase the ancestors totem pole. I got to carve a lot of different things next to this, including this mask over here, the Cooch mask, the 4-foot tall one in the house, and 11-foot totem pole that went up to Petersburg. Got to do all that. It was all right here in the same area as the ancestors totem pole. And so there's a blog that I have about the ancestors totem pole, and got 10 blogs that I have going on my Fred Fulmer nativeart.com website. I have blogs that I have on there, And so this is all good. You know, one of the things I talk about this is when it's laying down like this, looking down this way. You know, like when this is standing up. We're up here where the birds look at it, because they'd be up looking down and landing on top of here. While it's laying down, we get to see it on the horizontal. It's been sitting here since the day 2020, when the log first got delivered here. And then when this is going to be the mask, first mask. I was going to carve 3 masks because I had a dream about a totem pole and 3 masks. And so I was carving the mask on here, because it's easier to carve this and move my body around than to cut this off and move that around. But my wife and them and the 3 matriarchs said, no, leave it on there, because I was a half a heartbeat away from cutting this off. And so this is called the Ancient Ones, and it's the ancestors' totem pole. So basically the ancestors reside up in the heavens, and there's giving counsel to the spiritual guardians, the who are on the earth plane, standing on the mountaintop. And so they're in the physical plane. And so that's what's happening right there. But anyways, it's awesome. We'll go ahead and, is there anything you want to say?
No, you're doing a great job.
Yeah. So all in all, this is what's happening. We love doing and creating artwork, and that's what our place is all about, like that. I'll sign off like this, coming up here, taking a look like that up there. Ooh, and coming over here and checking this out. Oh, this artwork. Yeah, this is great. Beautiful sunny day, springtime. All right, we'll talk to you again. And so, I'll see you later. I'll talk to you later. You take care now. All right, bye-bye.